Hey Joyce,
Yeah.
while I was at the grocery store earlier, I saw this beer. It's called Altus. Alts? Alties?
All right.
How do you say this word?
I can't see it. Altez.
Altez. It said it was brewed right here in Detroit.
All right.
Never in my life heard of it. Lifelong Detroiter.
Well, maybe it's new.
It's not new. According to this,
1855.
it was brewed over 100 years ago in Detroit. Only recently brought back.
So it is new.
I guess it's new. It's a new
So someone made it once in their garage.
incarnation.
Someone's grandpa made it once in their garage 100 years ago.
You know, that's a question for Google.
And they found a recipe. And then they started brewing it.
We could say that that is the unofficial story of Alties. Alts? Altus? You want to try it?
Altez.
Altez? That, I don't know if I like that. Who the fuck would name their beer Alties?
Ale teas.
They could have, maybe they should have flipped it and called it Settla. Like if it was backwards, Settla.
Maybe it is spelled backwards.
Like, what does that even
Like
mean?
our street. We like to do that here.
You want to try it?
No.
You know what it tastes like?
Beer.
It's a little on the bitter side. A little bit more full-bodied than something like
Blatz.
Blatz. It's more like
It's a step up from Blatz.
a step up. What the fuck does that
You
mean?
said full body.
It's not a
From
step
what I
up in
hear,
quality.
like Pabst and Blatz are kind of like piss water.
You don't know shit about beer. Be quiet.
I said from what I hear.
Get out of my review.
You put me in it. I didn't even want to be here.
It's just gonna be me drinking a beer. Peacefully.
Welcome to my Friday night.
It kind of reminds me of Stroh's, really.
Not known for being the
Taste-wise.
best beer.
What the
What about
fuck?
my Diet Cherry 7-Up, which I found?
This is a beer review. We don't talk about soda. Certainly not diet soda.
We might get a sponsorship. You should be doing a Blatz review so you can get sponsored for Blatz.
I don't.
Since you're the only one that drinks it.
Blatz can take care of itself, and I'm not the only one that drinks Blatz beer.
Like and subscribe if you drink Blatz beer. Hashtag Blatz.
Anyway, I feel like if I were to drink all 6 of these, it might be a little bit too much on my stomach. I like about as light as a beer can get without necessarily calling it a light beer. I'm not a light beer guy. Are you in this review or not?
You just kicked me out of it. Now you're trying to pull me back in. I was simply looking up to see how many posts about Blatz beer there was on Instagram. 88 posts.
88.
107 followers. 64 following.
Really? We're the ones holding the flag for
In
Blatz?
all of Instagram.
Anyway, America. Detroit area. This beer's, it's pretty straight. It'll work. It'll
get the job done.
You know, if you're one of those guys that likes a regular beer and not these micro brews, craft beer kind of deals, that's an awesome picture. I'd say we blow that up and make a poster of it. I'd recommend it. It's not. It was. I feel it was a little overpriced, but I kind of think everything is overpriced.
You do.
I do.
Indeed.
It's true that everything is overpriced. As is Altus, but I guess that's all I can say about it in 2020. Back in when I was a boy, we could make catty comments about people based on what
They look
beer,
like.
well, yeah, but also based on what they could drink. And we can't really say those kind of things these days. But Altus will not emasculate you. And that's about all I can say for it. It's maybe a little bit like Yingling. Have you ever had Yingling, Joyce?
People like Yingling. I'm not sure that people like this.
This shit is just, it's this.
I have had
I just bought the first
Yingling.
6-pack in existence. What the fuck are you talking
I have
about?
had Yingling. Believe it or not.
It's right up there with Yingling. How about
I'm
that?
from Kentucky, they sell it there.
Nobody cares about Kentucky. This is a Detroit beer. Anyway, I'm gonna bring some Altus down to Detroit and give it to your dad,
Kentucky.
and he can review it as a Kentuckian.
It's a good idea.
That's a good idea. All right, cheers, Alt. If you know how to pronounce this beer, like and subscribe, and leave a comment,
Voice
and tell your
recording.
friend about the channel.